Yo, yo, wagwan, it's that guy. Continuing today with Reggae Month here on Not Nation. Yesterday being Bob Marley's birthday, we had a big live stream and tribute to the occasion. Today I'm continuing Reggae Month with the backup singers of Bob Marley, the I-Threes, or known as the I-Trees. Which consisted of Marcia Griffiths, Judy Mowatt, and Rita Marley herself. So make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed. This is Not Nation. Alright, so looking at the I-Threes. The I-Threes, now, quite honestly, they are the most prolific female reggae group ever to have blessed this planet Earth. The I-Trees were the most influential female singing group in the history of Jamaican music, a trio featuring Marcia, Rita, and Judy. They provided rich harmonies for Bob Marley's performances and recordings from 1974 until his death 10 years later. Marcia was already a star when the I-Trees came together. Her duet recordings with Bob Andy included Young, Gifted, and Black, and brought her international attention. Marcia now invited Mowatt, who had previously sung with the Gaylets and Marley. Recording sessions proved so inspiring that she invited the two women to be guests on a song that she and Andy were scheduled to perform that evening in the house of Chen in New Kingston. Shortly after Peter Tosh and Bunny Livingston left the Wailers, Bob Marley asked the three women to sing on his recording Jah Live. They continued to work together for the next 10 years. In 1975, the I-Threes joined Marley for a tour as opening act for the Jackson 5. What? That would have been an amazing show. Although they continued to perform together, following Marley's death, the three women soon elected to pursue solo careers. Looking at some pictures here, we got Marcia Griffiths, and as we said, she was the main influencer of the group. And actually, Maria didn't have locks, but at times she had very Afrocentric hair that would have been amazing dreads had she chose to lock them up. Now, I like her style because even though she didn't have the locks, she still rocked the headbands and the tams and the head wraps like she had dreads. We can see in the younger days her hairstyle, and again here the afro. Dope Rasta wraps, big time fro. My hair used to be like this in high school, no lie. You know, but as you see, the most perfect afro that we could ever imagine, Maria was rocking it. Now, moving on to Judy Mowatt, 1/3 of the I-Threes, reggae's most influential female vocal trio. Judy helped turn the last recordings of Bob Marley into enduring classics. Judy actually did rock locks in her younger years, and now these definitely being some free-form dreads. A lot of people in the Marley's group had the free-form movement happening pretty strong, and her hair looking actually rather amazing. You see the frizzy hairs, wispy tips, leather tams, big voluminous dreads. We even see some curl crinkle effects happening in the 80s and the 70s. So they knew about the braid outs way before that we've seen Lil Wayne doing those these days. Picture of Judy with her long locks, massive freeforms. It actually turned out to be pretty thin compared to the likes of Bob Marley and such. We do see some fishtails happening in these locks as well. See a lot of fishtails here, and these locks are just amazing. Pictures like this is actually interesting. She's wearing a head wrap and a tam at the same time. Pictures like this really show the curl crinkle braid out effect happening. And again here we see that she loves rocking the braid out look, almost like a sister lock movement that she's wearing. This tam looking pretty unique, really cool. She's saying love is overdue. Yes, she did have some nice looking locks. So today she's more so looking like this. She's left the locks behind. She's going with the natural curls, the colorful curls, more so like this as well. And even wearing some just twist up, some two-strand twists, not quite locks once again, but She's still rocking the twists. And lastly here, big up head wrap here. Really sick looking head wrap. The way she's wearing this, she's got it's almost like a wool tam on with some rope wrapped around it. Very unique, very powerful outfit that she's actually wearing. Now moving along to the final member of the I Trees. I know it's I Threes. I knew it was saying I Tree. Of the I Trees, Rita Marley. And Rita Marley is the first lady of reggae, was married to the icon Bob himself, and a successful solo artist in her own right. She was best known as Bob Marley's wife, also a solo artist before and after her marriage. She served as a caretaker for her husband's legacy following his premature death in 1981. Born Alfarida Anderson in Cuba, she grew up largely in the Trenchtown section of Kingston. And once Bob died in 1981, she recorded Who Feels It Knows It with her light-hearted hit single One Draw, a blatantly pro-marijuana lesson in proper smoking technique banned by the BBC. One Draw became the first reggae single to the top Billboard's disco single charts, which was used to track dance club play at the time. So she had the first reggae single to top Billboard's disco charts. Marley found it difficult to pursue her full-time recording career. She spent much of her time assorting legal and business interests associated with her husband's name and estate, and also mentored her children's musical venture, Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. She finally returned to solo in 1988 and followed up in 1991 with We Must Carry On, that garnered a Grammy nomination. Both albums continued her knack for danceable, rootsy reggae for spiritual messages. Funny enough, she was nominated for a Grammy, and her husband Bob Marley had never even won nor nominated for a Grammy while he was alive. So it's interesting to see how much impact reggae had from the Marleys, and yet he still never won a Grammy for his contributions to this earth. Rita Marley being very prolific. Rita Marley's dreads, super prolific in the name of reggae. Here she is marrying young Bob Marley. Very iconic photo right here, and her locks just being amazing. Rita Marley's dreads definitely being free form. We see at the roots that there is no interlocking, no twisting, no scalp being exposed, and they did look like a great couple together. Big dreads, thin dreads. She's wearing the tam push back still. Some more pictures with Bob and Rita together. Bob's dreads looking prolific as well, as always. And we see Rita's dreads. Like, I love how she's wearing the headbands like this in the hippie fashion. Here we can actually see her dreads in a waterfall. Who Feels It Knows It. This is her album here. Sorry, this is Ziggy Marley. This is the son that they had together. Here's a pretty cool picture of Marley and Bob together, family. And this is actually Damian Marley's mom. So obviously Bob Marley had kids with several women. Hats like this, I truly inspired by those tams. You don't really see people outside of Jamaica wearing hats like this in public. Of course, Rita Marley wearing a lot of Rasta wraps and tams to cover her locks for most of the time. But we do see quite the selection of hats and headgear that she's rocking. This one being a visor with a head wrap underneath. This one looking like an empress with her locks tied back with some seashells in them. This is a daughter of Marley. One of the few actually one of the only daughters that he had. The One Draw album cover for Rita Marley. This song is huge. Everybody's heard this song, and it is a great pro-marijuana song for the people, for the nation. And the picture here of her more recently, still wearing the hat, still wearing the locks, holding it down. And yes, Rita Marley definitely wearing the most colorful head wraps ever to be found. I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that of Rita Marley, the I Trees. Judy Moet, Marcia Griffiths, very, very iconic and legendary female reggae group from Jamaica. So hopefully you're enjoying Reggae Month. We got lots more reggae dread reviews coming towards you in February. Leave me a comment down below if there's any interest that you want to see of a specific person, and I'll definitely try my best to get that video delivered. So until next time, peace out, one love, stay happy and natty, and enjoy Reggae Month. Go and smoke a fatty and listen to some of your favorite reggae tunes. I'll see you guys next time. Adios. Peace.
The nation.